What is going on, YouTube? This is Gavin 21202, aka Gavin Orlandi, here in kind of a different setup right now. We're in my basement right now. Different kind of setup. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on upstairs. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, today we have a WWE / AEW news video, but it is not a 3-topic long news video. Now, I'm also here to apologize to you guys. I had a lot of stuff going on yesterday. I actually was not able to present you guys with a 3-topic WWE news video, which is why I'm actually here on a Friday, something that usually hasn't happened or doesn't usually happen on this channel. I really can't tell you the last time I made a video on a Friday, but with that being said, I'm here today for you guys to make up for yesterday. And with that being said, in today's WWE / AEW news video, I will be bringing you the ratings report. With that being said, that being AEW Dynamite versus WWE NXT for last Wednesday. This Wednesday that just passed, AEW had a phenomenal show. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I had my eyes on AEW. I was not watching NXT. I knew what was going on in NXT. It was absolutely amazing. You know, Finn Balor returned. Tommaso Ciampa returned. It was absolutely an amazing show. But with that being said, AEW actually one-upped them. You know, actually having Jack Swagger, now known as Jake Hager, as presented in AEW. Jack Swagger in AEW is absolutely amazing, and apparently it's been a surprise that they've been keeping him for quite some time. So Swagger's actually been signed for quite some time, but they just actually haven't, you know, motivated to use him yet. So now that they have, it's absolutely amazing, and I'm not going to waste any more of your time. We're going to cut right to the chase. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, AEW destroyed WWE NXT in the ratings, with AEW coming in at 1.4 million viewers and NXT coming in at 891,000 viewers. So NXT didn't even clock in at 1 million viewers. That's an absolute shame, and NXT and Triple H should be ashamed of himself. Now, with that being said, it's just, I know the creative mind of Triple H. I know what he's capable of. I've seen NXT TakeOver, and I know what that man is capable of doing with a show. So the fact that he didn't present us with everything that he possibly could have, it kind of disappoints me a little bit. Now, with that being said, obviously, WWE with Tommaso Ciampa returning and Finn Balor returning to NXT, it's going to be a little bit more of a more competitive week next week because, you know, a lot more eyes are going to be on NXT and a lot less eyes are going to be on, a lot more eyes are going to be on AEW and a lot more eyes are going to be on NXT as well. So with that being said, AEW doubled its competition in the 18 to 49 demographic with 878,000 compared to NXT's 414,000 in the same demographic, which is the most important demographic to any, you know, TV advertiser or anyone that's going to advertise for their product. So with that being said, WWE actually sent out a statement to AEW before the ratings and everything was made known to the public. And that being said, it's being, and I quote, presented, "Congratulations to AEW on a successful premiere. The real winners of last night's head-to-head telecast of NXT on the USA and AEW on TNT are the fans, who can expect Wednesday nights to be a competitive and wild ride, as this is a marathon, not a one-night sprint." So with that being said, obviously, WWE, they're probably somewhat embarrassed. And if I was them, I would be too. You know, WWE's numbers absolutely terrible. With the elevation that WWE has over AEW, you would just think right off the bat that WWE would have it in the bag and WWE would actually have those numbers higher than AEW. And the fact that they didn't deliver on that is quite shocking to me personally. So I personally thought that the first one in the bag, I obviously thought that AEW was going to come out with the winners of the ratings. But I obviously did not think it was going to be as bad as it was. I did not think that AEW was going to crush them by as many as they did. Basically, how much NXT increased in that 18 to 49 demographic, AEW beat them by that many more people on the ratings. So that's absolutely sad to me, and I really don't know what NXT is going to do for next week, but we can expect something big. My eyes are going to be on AEW for Wednesday nights as of right now. I'm really interested of what they're doing, and then obviously, you know, AEW and NXT, they're kind of on a show where I'm also at work when it's on, so it's kind of like a thing where I can go and check and I can see what's going on. I can look on my phone for a minute and see, oh, damn, MJF's facing, you know, Brandon Cutler, or whatever the fact may be. Cody Rhodes is facing Sammy Guevara. What I liked about AEW is that every time I looked at the goddamn screen, there was a wrestling match going on. There wasn't, you know, I was looking at the screen and there was no commercials and there wasn't, you know, people talking. It was just pure wrestling, and every single one of those matches got a fantastic amount of time, and I think that's something that WWE lacks with their stars. Maybe not necessarily down in NXT, but up on the main roster. I feel like that's somewhere that WWE lacks. I feel like they focus a little bit too much more on the story rather than just, two guys getting in the ring and putting on a phenomenal show for the fans. I think that's where WWE kind of loses sight of a lot of things. And it's not necessarily a bad thing with WWE, the way they do things, but obviously with AEW stepping up to the plate, WWE is going to have to, step up their game as well. So, obviously, with that being said, AEW destroys NXT in the ratings this week, so I'll bring you guys next week. Hopefully, this could be something that could be a mainstay on this channel on Friday. So if you guys want to see this every Friday, I will bring it to you guys every Friday here on this channel if that's something you're interested in and you want to see. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys already know how it all goes. In order for me to bring you all the latest WWE, AEW news, rumors, headlines, and updates, you guys know how it all goes. I need you guys to like this video, favorite this video, share this on every social media platform that is humanly possible, and do me one final thing, and definitely subscribe. Thanks, guys. Love y'all. Gavin 2102 out. Boom.